Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Vanessa here in the flesh, and I'm reporting live from my couch. I love to Netflix and chill. I love to get comfortable here on my couch and kind of just watch some of my favorite shows. So this video is just my top 5 Netflix TV series, shows, marathons that I just love to watch on Netflix. My number 1 show that I wanted to talk about, The Staircase. Now, The Staircase is a very long series on Netflix about this guy who was the number 1 suspect in his wife's murder.
Kathleen Peterson was found dead at the bottom of the couple's staircase.
Peterson's husband is novelist Michael Peterson.
The cop was on me instantly.
There was sufficient evidence to warrant a trial.
The injuries are not consistent with a fall down the stairs.
The charge, first-degree murder.
No way in this world my father ever would have hurt Kathleen.
We were like, Dad, we believe you.
He wanted to give the appearance that this was a wholesome, functioning family.
I thought this show was super duper amazing because, for one, I'm really into investigation shows. Law & Order SVU is one of my favorite shows of all time, and this show was just geared around this man's life and trial of him being on trial for his wife's murder. I think he went to prison for like 8 years for it. And it was just a really, really, really good show that I was like, I found myself at 4 o'clock in the morning watching this show because it was just so amazing. There's also a book that goes with this show, and there's so much background that wasn't even included in the film. So once you get invested in this series, you will go out and research what really happened, who are the actual people. It was just a really behind the scenes look of the trial. Now, The Staircase doesn't just go solely on the trial. You actually get to go inside of the guy's house. You get to look at the actual murder scene. You actually get to talk to his children. You actually get to see his lawyer, different tactics. You can actually see him losing a lot of money, the relationships that he built, his coping mechanisms. A lot of different issues come up in this show called The Staircase. So if you haven't already seen it, just go ahead and watch it because it is extremely fascinating to get into the mind of somebody on trial and how powerful money can be if you have it. The Staircase really opened up my eyes to what really is going on in the justice system. The next one I wanted to mention is a newer show that I just wrapped up watching, and it was called Love is Blind. Love is Blind is a show where contestants get to go on and meet people without ever seeing them.
Here, you will choose someone to marry.
Hello.
Nice to hear from you. Can't say see ya.
Without ever seeing them.
24/7. If you're ready to find the love of your life,
Game time.
the pods are now open.
I hope it's romantic. So whenever I see people falling in love without having seen each other, I think it's really fascinating because I don't really know if I'm like believing in that can happen.
I feel so blessed to have you come into my life. I love you so much, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? So if you're interested in shows like The Bachelor, Love is Blind is like a super dope show. I hope that they do another season of the show. And like, I'm so invested in it, you guys. Like, I wouldn't even mind being a contestant on Love is Blind. That's how cool I think it is. The third show that I want to talk about is this show called Dynasty. Now, Dynasty is on the CW network, I believe, but they put the first 2 seasons up on Netflix. Now, Dynasty surrounds this Carrington family, and it is just a complete and utter mess. It has drama, infidelity, murder, power, all of these crazy things that you would see in your everyday daytime soap opera show.
Hey, guess who's, oh my God.
What the hell are you doing here?
Who the hell are you doing here?
I think she works for the company.
This is Crystal, my fiance. We're getting married.
But it's a really, really, really good show for one specific reason. That is the fashion. I've never seen a show where they've paid so much attention to the fashion.
Okay, so here's this one, this beautiful Marc Jacobs.
The detail work is so beautiful.
It's so
There's so much
cool.
going on, but it all works.
Show me the Gucci.
Well, okay, so this is a pink moment. This is a serious pink moment for Crystal.
Love it.
It's beautiful, Rodarte. Look at it. Ooh, I know.
I totaled up this small one
did
rack
you?
of clothes.
Oh, the price tag?
$65,000.
Well,
right here.
And it's not just the clothes. There are high-end hats, handbags, and the shoes are to die for.
The women in the show are just dressed to the nine. I'm that girl when I'm watching a show where I'm like, oh my gosh, her lipstick is so cute. Oh my gosh, her shoes are so cute. That's me when I'm watching a show, and Dynasty just pays special attention to fashion. And there's like a black family on there called the Colbys. I just love how they put the fashion together for the black family, because sometimes I ain't gonna front, they play us on TV where we be looking crazy sometimes. Check out Dynasty. It is an amazing show if you need something just to watch. The fourth show I wanted to talk about was the Gabriel Fernandez trial. One thing I do not like to see is elderly people suffer and kids suffer, because they are two types of people that I just really feel some type of way about if I see them being hurt or harm caused to them. And I just hate how the justice system once again fails the people.
It is unimaginable the pain that this child probably endured.
Gabriel had a cracked skull, broken ribs, burns, and BB pellets lodged in his body.
I want to say I'm sorry to my family for what I did. I want to say I'm sorry for this, what happened. I wish Gabriel was alive.
I do recommend you do watch it, but I will warn you, it is very graphic. It is very troublesome to see a kid go through so much pain and agony, and it just really makes you really question the adults on the film, because it's like all of you guys knew about these things, yet the child did suffer.
But Gabriel's teacher, Jennifer Garcia, did report the abuse to a hotline. However, social workers left Gabriel in the home where he was tortured and starved and eventually beaten to death by Aguirre and Fernandez.
It was super duper hard to watch, but I think it is necessary to watch to see the impact we have on our children, how society can really save a child. So check that out if you have the stomach for it. And last on my list of my favorite Netflix series is Ozark. And Ozark is a show that's super duper dope if you're really into crime. It returns March 27th on Netflix if you have already seen seasons 1 and 2, but it just surrounds a really corrupt family.
You moved here to start over, and it's been hard.
Wendy?
Sometimes, if you don't move forward, you die.
If you're interested in drugs, like drug shows, drug related shows, I suggest you watch Ozark. It's super duper good. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite Netflix show, series, movie. I do want to check it out because I'm a sucker for Netflix. I love you guys so much, and don't forget to share your Netflix password with somebody, because everybody needs a little Netflix in their life. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Let me see what's on TV.